Has anyone else noticed that nothing is really mainstream anymore? At least not in the same way that it used to be whenever record labels had a lot more control over the sound that was created. Before the streaming era, labels made artists, and now artists make themselves. And if they agree to sign a label, then they become part of that label. In that process, through streaming, we've lost mainstream. There's people who listen to artists who have multiple millions of listeners. Someone else might not even know who they are. Like, we're living in an era where you can listen to an album from Kendrick and an album from Tyler, and those are both extremely worldly successful artists with two completely different sounds. Artists like Ethel Cain, Chappell Roan, all thriving and soaring to the top. As artists, we need to appreciate the period that we're in, even though it can be tough to do our own marketing, and I struggle with it. It's very hard to have to make videos all the time, but uniqueness has never been rewarded more than it is now. Even 15 years ago, you got to think about the artists that were big. Everybody had a collective sound up until, I would say, the late 2010s. We have so much autonomy in our sound, and because there is such of a saturated market now, people are rewarding things that are different and more creative and more unique than there ever were. Because back when the only music people were hearing were from record labels that picked the artist and picked the sound and picked what was most digestible for everyone to hear, everything did kind of sound the same. I guess the point of this video is keep being unique and expressing yourself and make whatever the hell you want to make, because if there's any time in history that that's going to be rewarded, it's today.